strike.
Hello and welcome to the Friday Fart Around. I'm not Siobhan and she's not Dr. Sinister.
That's very true.
And tonight we are commencing our epic Silurathon
You've seen the
with
theme.
the first two episodes of Doctor Who and the Doctor Who and the Silurians and the Cave Monsters.
Yes. Now, you see, I wasn't going to add cave monsters. You've outdone yourself, sir. You've outdone me, indeed.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm annoyed about this because I'm the one streaming it. I can't actually have sound on, which means I can't get to hear the music. And I like the music, and I will talk more about it when we start. Okay, we are basically on BritBox UK. We've started up episode 1 of Doctor Who and the Silurians. We've got past the new BBC ident. And we're on, 0000 on Doctor Who and the Silurians. There's 24 minutes, 15 remaining, and there's just a little bit of red at the top.
Beginnings of a swirl.
Reminds me of, actually, now I'm looking at it, reminds me of a donkey. Donkey.
I'm thinking of an ant.
Yeah, I can see the ant thing, or something Quatermassy. Mm-hmm. So there you go, boys and girls. We've just discussed in detail the very first frame. Yeah. Hello to anybody watching from the capital tonight, which I extremely doubt, but there we go. And a special hello to Kai, so-called Ying, who discovered us and left a comment a couple of episodes back. We both know him from Star Wars. And Jamie, I'm also in a non-band with him.
I hadn't spoken to him for years.
Oh, he's lovely. He's absolutely lovely. Anyway, so BritBox UK, like I say, we're here. We're going to talk over this for you, replete with ancient wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to happen. I will say 3, 2, 1, go. When I say go, hit the play button. Are you ready, Dr. Sinister?
Yes, I am ready, Dr. Sinister.
Right. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Immediately we turn around and say, what do we make of the title sequence?
It's very colourful.
It's bloody brilliant. We love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Possibly my second favourite. There we go.
I mean, it's like we hit the 70s and they just hit full power on the colour button on everything.
Oh, yeah. That and the colour brown.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Ooh, and now I think this isn't the actual proper starting theme. Long story. Okay, we're in studio. What do we make of the cave sets? I mean,
it's quite nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
see what I mean about brown?
It's not repetitive like certain other tunnels and caves we've seen.
Mm-hmm. We are at the cliffhanger. I will tell a story about being very careful what you wish for.
Right.
Okay. If I remember.
This reminds me, or should I say, reminds me of the opening of Attack of the Cybermen.
Yes. Yep. I can see the vibe you're going for there. You're quite right. And also, I'm reminded of the 1973 annual when they have to go and face the Kellad.
The Kellads. Big insecty things.
But metal insecty things.
Yes.
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 Ah! Now,
Why do they always ruin big monsters with rolling eyes?
well, now again, this. Oh, more screaming! Dear me!
Oh,
Oh, I think my dog's
you're right,
barking.
mate. You can't get through that gap.
Dr. Humming.
Oh, that
'Twas
right.
brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oh, who subtitled this? Because
Is
I
this the
do
first
feel
appearance
sorry
of
for them.
Bessie?
Yep. Trixie!
Good old Bessie.
Good old Bessie. Out, grab one. Again, I should point you to the @the_third with letter 3 RD underscore Doctor Twitter feed if you want to know the Doctor's personal thoughts on this adventure and Speared from Space.
Right.
Where do you think he got the cottage from when he's in these Countdown comic strips? Dr. Quinn's not going to need it. Yeah.
Friendly more.
So the music. Clever choice. Is it Kerry Blyton, isn't it?
It's a bit
He's
farty.
using the crumb horn, which is the ancestor of the modern day oboe. So he looked at the story and thought, okay, I'm going to use ancient instruments. And it's a nice thought. All right, it may not work 100%, but
I think
there are
it's a
some
bit
nice
farty
pieces.
sometimes.
It can be. Do you think he named Bessie after Liz Shaw?
It's possible.
Oh,
very
they're
happy
breaking
about
the
it,
law.
That's a lot of traffic for 1970, whatever we're in.
They're breaking the law.
Are they?
Yeah, because Bessie's plates were not who won. They are running on false plates.
Oh.
They
That's
always
naughty.
had to run her off-road somewhere private.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the WVR2M or whatever it is plate. Ah, there he is! Peter!
Oh,
Peter!
your views are not important.
Oh, we're going to have too much fun. He dances on the table like a little monkey man later.
I mean, at least he's not a bad guy in this. Sort of.
He's more the interference rather than the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And what do we make of the base set? I like the fact they have included rock walls.
Yeah. I got no problem with the base. I like it's fine.
Oh, you can see where the Doctor Who annual artists got their idea from. It's just the black thing, and again, I'm thinking the 1973 annual. Dear God,
I never liked these unit uniforms though.
I actually quite do like them, which is silly of me, but I do.
But they're not at all accurate.
No, of course not. I mean, Barry Letts, one of the first things Barry Letts did was to sort out, what would they actually wear.
Yeah.
Now, there's an interesting one. It's either Major Baker or Major Barker. I'm not sure. It depends whether you're following the the Target novelisation or not. Everyone's so polite. Right, so in the Target novelisation, he's Major Barker.
Yeah, it's Baker here.
Malcolm Hulk puts some... We find out later on that he was involved in something, and he's been trying to make up for it ever since. And in the novel, you find out what that is.
Didn't he shoot somebody?
Yeah, in Ireland.
A child or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Nick Courtney. Oh, we love Nick Courtney. We're developing a new kind of nuclear reactor. Well, that's nice, dear. I'm just going to see if we've got anybody watching. No, not Amra Beast Contest is watching. No idea. The trouble is, I can't hear Peter Mars,
voice.
but I desperately want to say it out loud anyway.
Mm.
Apparently he was a bit odd to work with.
Was he?
Old Mackay, yeah.
Oh, in what way?
I'm not sure, but there are stories in the odd interview. And I have to admit, he does play this quite strangely. He's playing it too nice. And it's too stagey nice. You know Dr. Quinn isn't being... Yeah.
I love this line.
With a screwdriver.
And the doctor says it's not worth anything if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yep. Lethbridge Stewart, what's going through his head right now is, oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I shall expect to hear from you as soon as you've anything to report. You'll see our work is disrupted as little as possible.
He's in charge of all research at the bunker. I mean...
What is it about Peter Miles? He keeps being chucked in a bunker. You've got this.
Underground.
You've got the London Underground for Invasion of the Dinosaurs. You've got Genesis of the Daleks. Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't release a VHS box set, the Underground
Stories. Oh, dear. Oh, this is comfort, Doctor Who. It really is. This and Ambassadors of Death. Spearhead, possibly seen too many times now. Still enjoy it, but...
They're very close to each other there.
I know. And then, what's its face? Ambassadors of Death, which I'm very
This
fond
is a typical... This set is something you typically see in a Troughton story.
Yes. Now, that was something I was going to point out. But you beat me to it. It's still got that... Even the colouring, if I'm honest with you. I mean, if we see some of the pictures from Fury from the Deep, that'd be...
Yes, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cheerful. Thank you, Doctor. She's too laid back.
Is she?
He is. He stinks of it.
Yeah. Oh.
Dear me.
He's got a woman's headache.
Yes. Oh. Someone's about to go kaplooey. You can tell because he's got a beard, which means he stands out, which means he's going to be the one that's going to die.
The man with the beard looks like he's come straight out of the Joy of Sex book.
I'm now thinking Harry Hill. See, look at him. He's such an airy... And it just... I mean, it's the performance. It's deliberate for it, obviously. Yeah, so I'm looking at the character thinking, you're not taking this 100% seriously, are you?
He's a bit in the air, isn't he? Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nothing to worry about.
I beg your pardon. It's such a weird exchange, this one. Look at me being so happy.
Yeah, we're having power losses at a nuclear power plant, but it's honestly nothing to worry about.
Here, help yourself to a slice of Ukraine.
I love the trim phone.
Damn straight. Love a good trim phone.
No, 236 today.
Fletcher. If you don't know what that was, too bad.
Even though
the whole system for communicating.
Class anyway.
Yeah.
Spencer.
You see.
Yeah.
No, Dr. Quinn, I don't think so. Oh, I was almost right. At what? Hello, flowers. Hello, trees.
There's a page missing.
Da, da, da.
Oh my god.
She's got the... She does a brilliant there onto us look.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
Oh bum.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Liz Shaw being Liz Shaw, and we love Liz Shaw.
This
She
could almost.
won't.
This,
She
this
won't
is
take
kind
it
of,
from anyone.
the way this starts as well. This is like an Avengers story.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Oh God, and I'm so glad her daughter is playing her so well on Big Finish. It means we're going to get so much more Liz. It's going to be wonderful. I say she just takes no shit from no one. Oh dear, he's joined the establishment.
Yeah. He's institutionalized.
He is. Stockholm Syndrome, really. Trapped on Earth.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
He's almost up to, do you know who I am? I'll release a record about it.
There was one of the drawings in the book was this, wasn't it?
Something. Yes. Though I think he was trying to strangle Pertwee.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. I always found this bit quite disturbing.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at. I mean, this is Pertwee's first in-studio performance, because Spearhead, of course, was all on film. Assuming that they recorded these in order, I could be wrong. But Pertwee's costume is so severe in this. Again, you can see the similarities between his run and Capaldi's when it comes to the costume and the hair.
Yeah, and with the gradual floof of the hair as well.
Actually, I think those on the wall, I think those are some of the drawings of Silurians that were in the book. Ooh. Slight criticism, sorry. The illustrations are actually very, very good. They are. It's absolutely incredible.
It's amazing.
His mind back. Good grief.
Millions of years.
Hey, look, the count. He's got a beard.
Joy of sex, man.
Yeah. Something's going to happen to him. Oh, yes, you throw the jargon around.
I mean, you know,
so creepy.
They're sitting feet away from a reactor.
Well,
Really?
the reactor isn't in the room there with them.
Wait, there's that big thing on the wall.
No, that's the
next to them.
cyclotron.
Oh,
The reactor powers the cyclotron.
I like his chair.
I hope it has good lumbar support. That's something I really like in a chair, good lumbar support. Important things you need to know whilst watching Doctor Who. Again, let us check, see if anybody said anything. No. No, it's not going to. Now, T-14. Sorry, are these all just names of stormtroopers?
Yeah, basically.
Or Barker.
TK421. Why aren't you at your post?
It's almost there, isn't it? It was a stupid conversation anyway.
Wow. That would be one hell of a crossover.
It would. Taking a risk talking about this in public, isn't it? Aren't they? Isn't it? In it? In it, though.
In it.
Ah, dear.
The only thing I would say is, if they were really in an underground cave,
Yes.
there's no way the ceilings would be that high.
Fair call. Fair call. Unless it's got something to do with the wiring, it's got to be a certain distance away or something. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Alistair's looking a little embarrassed there for a second.
Move on.
Yep. Oh, I do love this. I love this so much. The early Brigadier is just such a brilliant character.
We just have random unit people in this, don't we? Apart from the Brigadier.
This year, yeah. Benton
There's
appears
no other
in
names.
Ambassadors and Inferno.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Maybe we didn't get Paul Darrow coming back.
Well, as he says, or he said, he got Silurianized. But I mean, Monroe, he's a plank anyway, but he was a one-time only. Sergeant Major Hart, or Sergeant Hart in this. Oh. I'm watching you. God, imagine of having him as your teacher, because he was a supply teacher.
You'd be terrified.
Especially around the time of Genesis of the Daleks. Oh, God. What is 2 plus 3? 5. Thank you.
What
That's
have you
what I
been
wanted
doing
to
in this
know.
lesson?
Oh, dear. Peter Miles, we love you. We really do. Oh, Beardy Man.
Yep.
Beardy Man.
He's about to lose it.
Yeah. Cuckoo. I believe his name's Roberts.
Oh.
Oh, dear. He's left the iron on.
He's
Oh, shit. Yes. Yeah. Must do that.
2,000 million.
Wow.
You see, these days we'd say 2 billion.
This is before decimalisation. It is before decimalisation.
What do you think all these
like I
medals,
say, this is
medals are for?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's got like bronze swimming certificate, silver swimming certificate,
What,
5
Alistair?
years service, 10 years service?
Well, those medals, medal
Yeah.
ribbons, interesting. I wonder if anybody's tried identifying them, and I wonder if they were constant throughout
Interesting.
different costumes. Or it
I
was
bet
just
he's
a
got
case-
Suez in there.
Oh, I would have thought so, yes. Mind you, did anybody earn any medals at Suez? Good grief. Gotta love saying good grief when Pertwee's around. It's Peter. I'm going to be lost. I'm going to be
really,
lost.
I hadn't
throughout
thought of
this.
that.
Dear me.
Don't panic.
You see, somebody should produce a book with that on the cover, because that would go down really well.
Did you see the subtitle there? Sector 1 closing down.
Mm-hmm.
The very specific sound effect.
Well, I don't hear the... Oh, that was the sound effect description, was it?
Yeah, Sector 1 closing down.
Oh, I thought it was just what he was saying. Sorry. Great director here as well. I'm trying to remember who the director is.
I just can't not
Michael
see
Brown,
a
is
Traveller
it?
story now.
No, you're quite right. You are quite right.
Roberts, you fool.
Oh, it's really bugging me that I
Oh,
can't
here we
remember who
go.
directed this. Screaming! Good grief. Sorry, I've done it again. I have to put a penny in the jar every time.
I mean, it's not like shutting down Sector 3 is a particularly complex task.
Interesting that the fade to black there.
Hmm.
I wonder if that was for the ongoing thing still for transmission overseas, to put at least adverts.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Well, that's what they did in the 60s, yeah. I'm just wondering if it's a hangover from the 60s and it's still being done in this. Very sensible hair. He's really intrigued with these caves, isn't he?
Can't put my finger on it, but I think he wants to go to the caves.
I think so too. Pertwee wants to dress up. Pertwee wants to dress up. Hang on a second.
Usual abrasions on the body.
I should point out, just so you know, at the end of this, we're going to stop. End of episode 1, we're just going to stop end titles, whatever. And then we're going to restart properly with the countdown for episode 2. So you got a chance to go and get yourself a nice cup of tea or something. Here we go. Distant roaring. Right then. Being careful what you wish for. Now let's tell the story. Where he saw the monster in this, the dinosaur in this, which was basically a man wearing a rubber suit. Fair enough. Doctor Who staple. And realised they could have done it so much more easily with a puppet model, stick puppet model.
Yeah.
4 years later, he got a lesson in being careful what he wished for with Invasion of the Dinosaurs.
Yes. Not exactly Jurassic Park, is it?
No, it's going to be interesting to see for the Blu-ray if they're actually going to try.
What year did Jurassic Park come out?
Oh, I don't know. I've never really. I think I may have seen it.
93, 94?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's only 20 odd years after this.
Just shows how far we've come, and is it forward? Is it backwards? We just don't know. Good grief! It's a dinosaur.
It's a Tyrannosaurus.
Roaring scream. Actually, does this have the scream, or is it straight into the theme? Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
No hyphen there for Lethbridge Stewart. Just one of those little things. Fulton Mackay. There we go.
I just have one minor criticism of Pertwee.
Oh yes.
And this applies to Spearhead from Space as well.
Yes.
He gurns quite a lot when he's terrified.
He does. Oh, it's done a thing. Right, so we need to stop it. Bring it back. I do want to see who the I want to see who the director was, because it's really annoying me.
Okay.
Michael Bryant, Chris. Come on. Timothy Combe. Didn't even strike me. Of course it's Timothy Combe. Why wouldn't it be Timothy Combe? Same guy who did Doctor Who and the Silurians. Mind of Evil. Which is going to... Episode 2 is going to take a while to load up for me. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. The staccato start of the music. I just need to try and get something. Very briefly. There we go. Look at that. Genius. Did you enjoy that first episode?
Very much so.
Any particularly strong takeaways from it?
The set design, I liked it a lot.
I'll agree with you. I'll also say it really does have a good feeling of a solid setup.
Yeah, it's a good mystery.
Yeah, exactly. And it's... Since Spearhead obviously is atypical because of its post-regen story, this is the first time we see them, three of them, Pertwee and Courtney and John. I don't know why I said their surnames, but there we go. Working together as a team in what would be their normal day. And it turns out they actually work out quite well. The Brigadier and the Doctor still don't trust each other, though. And indeed, Vanessa Bishop wrote a wonderful story for Short Trips. Back in the day, Virgin Books. And called The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back. Set just after this. And it's, yeah. Right, so... We're ready. We're lined up with episode 2 of Doctor Who and the Doctor Who and the Silurians.
And the Cave Monsters.
And the Cave Monsters, yeah. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go, like we did last time. And we're going to see what happens next. 3, 2,
I'm
1.
fascinated to learn.
Go! Oh, that's my face mask pattern. Dum dum diddly. I'm not. I'm like I say. Skip intro. Why would I want to skip this intro?
No, never skip the intro on Doctor Who ever.
Except for Sylvester McCoy.
No, not even then.
It's too long. I mean,
Don't
the theme's
care.
not brilliant, and it's just too long.
No, don't care. I love it.
I'm tisking. I am. I'm
And the
tisking.
incredible Malcolm Hulk.
Yes. He was a communist, don't you know?
I do know that. Yeah.
Mm. Which is interesting because Invasion of the Dinosaurs is ripping the piss out of people like him. You know, yeah, he really digs into the right wing.
Takes one to know one, I suppose.
You know, what am I talking about? Capitalism and this, that, and the other. You know, the Green Death. And oh no, he didn't write that one. Sorry.
Growling.
Yeah.
Way!
I got to do some thinking. I can't do thinking and talking.
Oh. Beeping.
Beeping? No. Beep, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. It sounds like a rusty bicycle.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely noise. I love that noise. I can recognise that
the
noise
vicar coming
anywhere.
for tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these caves hold up, except for the shouldn't it be pitch black down there?
Good point, good point.
Don't walk over that. Ooh.
Ooh. What a giveaway.
Well, quite.
Pretty certain, though, that footprint should be larger. Oh, it's Caves of Androzani.
I would disagree with you. I reckon that's the footprint of the Silurian and not the dinosaur.
Okay, okay, fair enough.
It's Major Barker Baker.
Maybe his name is Barker and he went on to become a baker.
Or his name's Baker and he ended up becoming a fan of 80s Doctor Who.
So you're saying this is Pip?
Yeah. Good grief, I've done it again. Surely you must have found some mix. Oh, I'm happy.
Bring the prisoners.
I'm so happy. Anything with Peter Miles makes me happy. It really does. I think he's my favourite recurring actor in Doctor Who, to be honest. Forget Michael Sheard. Forget everybody else. Yeah.
Lovely man.
Very much so. But he's no Peter Miles. Why wasn't Peter Miles in Star Wars? Dear God, why wasn't he in Star Wars?
Who would he have played?
Well, let me concentrate on this first, yeah? And then we'll think. It'll tick over in my head a little bit. Because I obviously can't be Admiral Ozzel. Whoever took over from Admiral Ozzel.
Small point here. But the lady on the right, what's her name again?
Miss Dawson.
Now, I appreciate this is a very small point, but she's changed clothes,
Right.
which I appreciate the fact that they've done that. It's not like
It's right, so we're into a different day.
yeah,
That's fair. And they do establish that certain people have built homes outside the base.
yeah. Whereas in your typical Doctor Who these days, it happens over a relatively short period of time. And they just wear the same thing all the time.
This is just gently playing out day by day by day.
Yeah.
Or perhaps I do. Trying to see if there's any Troughton in his performance at all. There isn't really.
No, Troughton inveigled his way into things by playing the fool. Pertwee just walks around like he owns the place.
Sandwich obsession. I'm just pointing this out. As we go through the Pertwee era, keep an eye on the sandwich score, all right?
Okay.
By the end, he was just going, I am the king of all sandwiches. Again, I point you to that Twitter.
Isn't there a bit in Frontier in Space when he's sword fighting with the Master and eats a sandwich?
That's the Sea Devils.
Ah, that's it. Yeah.
And that's the same story. He steals sandwiches off Joe Grant, the bastard. Ren Blythe had just made them for Joe, and thank you. And then when he's eaten them, it's getting, what do you think this is? Some sort of party or something? So he takes the plate away from her, then eats them himself. Dear.
Well, RHIP.
He's outside the rank structure.
He doesn't think so.
No, it's his pyramidal, and he's the one on top.
Problem is I see those.
Well, now.
Oh.
Salute to Paul Darrow. He's very excitable and young, isn't he?
Yeah.
Go on, Baker.
I see those torches on their head, and I just think Dalek Supreme.
I'm impressed with the sets. I'm still impressed by the sets. All right, it shouldn't be that light, but as the lighting director, rather than anyone else, gun firing followed by screaming, signal beeping. No, it's beep beep boop 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 boop. It's like if you play geese backwards together. Oh, it's a squeaky wheel. We found him like this when we got to him. Bit of an odd sentence. I mean, the last part of the sentence is superfluous.
Also, there's been like 10 seconds since you saw him, so it's a bit irrelevant to say anyway.
Yeah. Bullets wouldn't stop it. Oh, nose!
Well, they would have stopped it if you'd been a better shot.
That's fair enough. Actually, he has wounded.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I think it's Morka. He's wounded. Morka. Because Oakdale's the old Silurian. Morka's the young one. And then you got Kato, who's the scientist. Not now, Kato. I bet I've got those names wrong. Wrong way round. The search sequence in this episode is fucking brilliant.
On the fields, on the moors.
Some amazing camera work.
Yes, I agree.
And there's this magnificent crash zoom on Bessie, which is just... Excuse me.
Here comes the farty music. I like that. I like the point of view.
Yep. How's it compared
to
the
Nightmare
Tetraps?
Man?
Yeah, I was also thinking Tetraps.
Yes.
But I prefer this, actually. No, I've got Keith McCulloch music going through my head now. Oh, dear. That's good. See for yourself. Not condescending and telling her. She's a doctor. She can work it out herself.
Yeah. Wasn't that allegedly one of the reasons they got rid of her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was too smart. And I disagree.
I disagree as well.
All right. We've got Joe as a replacement. But I actually think there's room for both of Joe and Liz in the stories.
Joe was a ham-fisted bun vendor. Also, an officer of that standing wouldn't just be wearing a regular beret.
Yes, he would.
He'd have a proper hat.
No, he's in the field.
Well, he's in a cave.
He'll be in a field a bit later.
Why did the shot Silurian go outside and
Panicked.
not?
Again, I point you to the novelisation.
Yeah, I just remember him being in someone's house with the heating turned up.
Dr. Quinn. Exactly. This is how Pertwee got hold of that cottage for himself. Bastard.
He must be freezing now.
Well, yes. Being a cold-blooded creature.
Yep. Made of rubber.
Oh, wait, I just realised something. We're going to get a really nice piece of music coming up. Come daybreak. Yep, this creature's eye viewpoint really works.
Yeah. Nice. Because right now everyone's thinking, what's the red bit at the top for?
Very good point.
Because we haven't seen it yet, really.
No. Oops, splat. Oh dear. Simply to disappear at a time like this. She loves him.
Dr. Quinn's a medicine woman and won't be in a series for 20 years.
And this is where the lies start to fall off the rails.
Yep.
Dear. Control freak. I knew he was going to say, don't worry, my dear. Patronising
That's
dick.
up. I'm sure of it. He's very black and white, his outfit, isn't it, in this one?
It's an interesting thought. We know in Spearhead, especially from the HD remaster, it's a midnight blue. It is blue. I don't know if this is the same jacket. Because remember, this stuff has been colour restored.
Yes.
Chroma dotted, I think. Jazz hands. Whizzing, apparently. Whizzing, is he really? No, he didn't do the jazz hands. Why didn't he do the jazz hands? Yeah, must be
I
a way
like
out.
the
Oh,
walls
there you are,
in the
jazz hands.
Silurian base. It's like they were metal, but they've gone kind of mouldy over the years. You know.
Parts of this base actually remind me of the Primitives city in Colony in Space. It's the corridors, the way they're... I don't know. Okay, how the fuck did I get here? But I've been here before.
Colony in Space is a series that I haven't watched very often, and I probably ought to watch it again.
It's good. We'll do it at some stage.
Or should we call it the Doomsday Weapon?
Oh, yes. Packer. That's Peter Halliday doing the voice. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. You've invented the dynamo, haven't you? Give him the bicycle.
So, question here.
Yeah.
What language are the Silurians speaking? Have they learnt English?
I'm going to say it now. To help the Doctor in his exile on Earth, the TARDIS is allowed to translate everything anywhere into English.
For everyone?
Yes.
Okay, that puts a lot of interpreters out of business.
Life is hard. They'll get used to it. There's a major disease coming up shortly. Perhaps they won't
I'm just
survive.
wondering, have the Silurians learnt, or the Eocenes learnt English,
Earth reptiles.
or is Quinn speaking there, or is it? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, one of those things we're not supposed to think about, isn't it?
Well, I do.
A typical Doctor Who thing. For example, the chance of English surviving into the far future undiluted. I like this bit of music.
Thunderbrawls, I calls them. Oh no, sorry, wrong story. We should go and visit this building.
This particular building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why is this?
Just because.
Expect to find a cameraman in the haystack?
Yeah, he's still there. They forgot to take him home. Oh, hello.
Oh, God, no, those kids in their bloody hands. Doris. Great.
Doris.
Brilliant. Doris. There's something in my barn. Mama said... I nailed it. That's not very nice. Some sort of freak. I bet he's a Tory.
You alienist.
Speciesist.
Yes. Speciest.
Oh no, I got gently stroked. She reminds me of the woman from Threads.
She's very highly strung.
Yes. Oh, Major Peters. Okay, don't think we ever see Major Peters, but there's a Major still on hand, so that's something.
And Davros is never wrong about anything.
Sorry, I've still got your birthday card up on the wall there.
Excellent.
That was just too good not to keep and put on the wall. It really wasn't. Davros says it is your birthday.
And Davros is never wrong.
About anything. Who's on over there? I can hear a cat. And there we go, my little area of darkness. The git known as Chestnut.
The darkness is staring back at me.
What do you want? Foul creature. Oh, he's taken it apart and put it back together again. Oh, God. Can you just imagine those scenes of just how insufferable he would be to everyone around him whilst he was doing it? Laughing at everything he was... Oh, God.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Between Miles play off so well against each other.
Oh, yeah. Damn, he's just so good. I don't think he's blinked yet.
No, I've been watching.
Ah, yes, Masters. We will see him in later episodes. Geoffrey Palmer, a British staple. By then, nice theatrical exit, by the way, keeping your face to the camera the whole time.
Yeah.
Well played, sir.
I love that little shit-eating grin he just gave him. As if to say, I might be playing soldiers, but I'm fucking good at it.
It's not just that. I'm wondering if at any time he thinks, I wonder what it would have been like with the other one. Would the other one have been just as annoying or more so or different or claw marks on his body?
That's always something I find interesting is imagining a Doctor Who story with another Doctor. How would it have played out?
No, that's fair. That's one of those great what ifs.
Just
That's
as a
one of the
mental
joys of this
exercise,
program. We can actually turn around and play that game.
Yeah. What I'm getting at is, as well, partly is, would another Doctor have solved the problem much quicker?
McCoy would be the one responsible for putting them to sleep in the first place. And then he'd have been there for them waking up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You must tell me. Oh, God, she's been told to lay it on, hasn't she? Oh, that was a director note and a half. Paralysed with fear. She may have seen something. Really? You reckon?
Yeah, let's just draw on the chart.
Yeah. Does it look like this? Did you draw that, John? Did you? Tell me the truth now. Was it you or did your daddy do it for you?
You'll set her off.
Then again, I can believe Bertie might have done that. Obviously he didn't, but... Oh, dear. I do believe we've got a
dear. It's only a commercial.
I was wrong. The search isn't this episode. Well, I never. God, I love Doctor Who and the Silurians.
Uh-oh.
It's a very positive channel, this, I've just realised.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, are we going to see more? Possibly, possibly not.
I haven't seen its face.
No. And I think that's the end of the next episode. Which I believe might be Dr. Quinn's last one. He's a lying liar. It's behind you.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Screaming. Oh. He's done the slight right with his hand again.
Yeah.
Right. Well.
Wow.
Well. Quite indeed. Well.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Now then.
Now then.
So I said to the producer.
Oh dear. I enjoyed that. It went by too quickly, quite frankly.
The Silurathon commenced. The Silurathon has.
Indeed, and to a good start too. I mean, that's some good stuff. We got this. We got the Sea Devils.
Warriors on the Cheap.
Deep.
And then whatever else.
I think it was the Chibnall two-parter.
Yes.
And possibly Dinosaurs on the Spaceship.
Yes.
Possibly.
It counts.
Yeah. Well, it's a Silurian ship they're on, and you only see, like mission reports from one of them. But
right.
Alright, okay. I like that one anyway. So
yeah.
It's one of the ones people slag off, so I automatically like it.
Why do they slag it off?
I don't know, because it's Chris Chibnall. Some people just get stupid notions in their head. You know what people are like.
Not everything is Cyberwoman.
No, exactly. So, next Friday, 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be looking at episodes 3 and 4 of Doctor Who and the Doctor Who and the Silurians and the Cave Monsters.
That's the one.
Thank you. That took effort. I want you to appreciate that. Then we've got the Flashing Blade live itself this Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate people will be getting back from the capital, so they might not be able to see us, but we'll be on YouTube. And indeed, this will be porting over to YouTube as well. What are we looking at? We're looking at Sleep No More. Mind of the Hodiak, that's the big finish, which I haven't had a chance to listen to yet. Firefly, Bushwhacked. And Out of the Unknown, Time in Advance. Yeah. So, that reminds me. Just say 1984 to me, Andrew, afterwards. Yeah, please?
John Hurt.
Wrong show. Um, all right. Yeah, we're going to go now. I hope you enjoyed that. Any last thoughts?
Don't go cave investigating if you don't know that there's. No, that didn't work very well.
Yeah, I can see where you're heading with that. That's a He-Man ending, really, isn't it? Until next time, friends. Yeah, what have we learned from this episode? It was very brown, and you can see in caves quite clearly. Right.
Yeah, normally they give some BS thing like, oh, it's natural phosphorescence.
Yes, that's what this calls for. All right then, folks. Thank you all very much indeed. Say no nights in.
No, it's in.
Ta-ra.